Whether you like it or not, there are certain times in life when you're going to need the services of an attorney. True, it may not be a family lawyer or a criminal attorney, and you may never have a car accident or even get a ticket. But sooner or later, your life is going to come to an end. I mean, it happens to all of us. And in order to prepare for that, you will need the services of a wills, trusts, and estate attorney. And that's an area where Terry Green has built an enviable reputation as one of the best attorneys in Plano, and she's usually there, unless she is litigating a case here at the Collin County Courthouse in McKinney, which is where we caught up with her to have a chat about her law practice.
My law practice is very unique. Came from a litigation background, so I handle contested matters in addition to just drafting ancillary documents, wills, and trust, and also advising individuals on properly designated beneficiary forms. So it's definitely a unique practice. It's not all in one area of the law. It kind of expands out depending on what's going on in their life.
Based on Terry's reputation and some friends referred her to me. I am a single father. I'd just gone through a divorce. I needed to set up a will, and I needed to set up a trust, look over my estate to make sure I had everything in order. Plus my son, I had her set one up for him as well in the event something happened to me. And then, unfortunately, if something would happen to him, then my whole estate would revert back to her biological mother, and I just needed someone to take care of that for me, and so she explained in great detail how to do that.
I know you love litigation. What do you think you bring to the table as a litigator?
With my experience being in the mock trial team in law school, learning how to litigate, working for a large law firm for 10 years before I even went to law school, then getting out and practicing insurance defense for 8 to 10 years, and now working in the probate arena where I bring my litigation skills from being a litigator. Not only that, I'm licensed not only in the state courts of Texas, but in the federal courts, and I'm licensed in the Court of Appeals in New Orleans. And last March of 2003, I was licensed in the U.S. Supreme Court in Washington, D.C. I've not had an opportunity yet to try cases there, but one day I will.
What I really believe makes her an excellent attorney is the fact that she's so introspective in understanding the needs and the feelings of the clients, which are just regular human beings dealing with the law, but also being the fact that she can apply the law to her case. And that's what probably makes her the best lawyer. Personally, I've known and worked with Terry for over 12 years. One case we had involved 2 children that were basically left by their mother who died of cancer, and it was a misdiagnosis by these 2 doctors. Terry totally understood the needs of the children and was allowed and able to connect to the jury, whereas they were empathizing with the children's loss. And that was invaluable in the case, and we wound up getting the largest verdict in Denton County, Texas, after the tort reform changed all the rules.
If you come into my office, you can bring your financial advisor with you. He can sit down there. We have the receptionist that's there at our desk that greets you, make sure that you're taken care of. We have the office manager there that can step in and act if I need someone to be a witness. I'm a notary, so I notarize the legal documents. We have our 2 witnesses there. I also practice in the area of family law, which kind of works hand in hand with probate and also with wills and trust. If someone gets a divorce, then they need a will or a trust. Or if they're getting a will or trust, then they may need a divorce. So it works kind of hands in hand because it all deals with family dynamics. Also, I have the litigation skills. So if they want to come to me and don't need a trust or a will, but they're coming to me for a litigated matter. So those are probably the 3 areas, specifically in the probate and the wills and the trust administration. Primarily is where my work comes from.
I'm Doug Llewellyn reporting from McKinney, Texas.